We're at Football in Focus. We're at the Tee It Up Indoors on Battleground Avenue, home of Davis Trucks and all of Davis Trucks' people doing the golf. We've got Xavier Wilson with us. The X-Man's in the house. Xavier, first of all, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
What is good right now about Eastern Guilford football? Tell me what's good about the team right now. You guys are 3-0 the past 3 weeks. What's going on good right now for the team?
Well, I feel like first off, our brotherhood and our chemistry is the first thing we have to worry about. And that's one of our main priorities, because without a team that's not like brothers, then I feel like you won't find success. So one thing good about EG is our chemistry. And another thing is our athletes. We always going to have athletes.
Always,
and,
yeah.
And it's been working good for us the past 3 weeks.
What about the tightness among the seniors? The seniors seem to be a tight group too.
Yeah, especially this year. All 4 years going, our senior group is probably the closest, because our coaches stress that on us. Like, over the summer, we've been doing activities. Like, we'll go fishing together, we'll play basketball together, we'll do anything we can to tighten that chemistry and tighten that bond. So yeah.
Things are good. What do you enjoy most about the things you do off the field? What are some things you guys like doing together?
Well, one thing is this new game called college football. We all play that together. I'm the best, by the way.
The video game, right?
Yeah, but we all play that. We go fishing. We do all types of things, really. And if we don't do activity, we just spend time with each other. Might go get something to eat or
just
anything.
hanging out.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite college football team?
Me personally, people might call me a bandwagon, but I like Georgia just because, you know.
Yeah.
I like Georgia.
That thing's changing. That whole college landscape's changing, because you got Georgia, then you got Alabama, then somebody knocks off Alabama. Every week it's changing right now.
Yeah.
What's your college football team you're going to play for someday? You got any ideas where you might play college football when it comes up next?
Well, since I'm from North Carolina, I would love to play for UNC one day if I ever get the opportunity. That would be a blessing. I would like to play for UNC.
What position would you play in college, you think? Defensive line, offensive line, or what?
Probably defensive end, or if not, probably outside linebacker.
Oh, that'd be fun. Wouldn't it be like Lawrence Taylor? You ever heard of him? Lawrence Taylor, 56?
Of course.
The heels. Glad you got that. You got that history going for you. So if you get like Lawrence Taylor, he started like a defensive end. He kind of migrated back to a linebacker, playing that position. That would be great. They got another guy down there too, locally. You ever heard of Travis Shaw? You know Travis?
Yes.
Yeah. Big Travis from Ramsey, playing for the Carolina Tar Heels these days. Give you a team name. What do you think of? Think about the Dudley Panthers. What do you think when you think of Dudley? What comes to your mind?
A win. Every time I think about them, we're going to get that win. Because, like, the media, I feel like that's a team that's just in the media, and people get caught up in the media. But over at Eastern, we just focus on getting the win. And we know it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a fourth quarter game. And we just game planning. It's like a pop quiz. Like, that's the final exam. Pop quizzes are the games before that. And for that final exam, we're going to ace that test every time, get that win.
Got to make that SAT test against Dudley. Got to
exactly.
Get the 1,600 in that test. Got to win that thing. And what about Central Davidson from last year? Remember that game? What do you think back about that game? What do you think when you think of those guys?
Well, Central Davidson?
Yeah. What do you think about those guys?
Well, I mean, that game, I got hurt. I didn't play the second half of that game, so I can't really say too much about them. But I've never really heard of them. But
if you had a shot at them, you'd like to get them again, though, wouldn't you?
Yes,
took
of
something
course.
Away from you guys. They
Exactly.
took away your first-round playoff win. You got to want to get those guys those guys back. What was the injury?
My ankle. Rolled my ankle like the second quarter. Didn't play.
How soon before you got well and came back? I know you couldn't play the next week because you guys out for the season, but were you pretty well the following week, able to play again?
Yeah, the following week, my movement was a little better.
Let me ask you another question. Let me get another thing here. I'm kind of getting adrift in my memory thoughts here. What about other sports you do at Eastern Guilford? Aren't you also a wrestler too?
Yes, sir.
What weight class?
215.
215. So not all the way to super heavyweight, but kind of the lower heavyweight.
Exactly, yeah.
State champion?
Yes.
Not bad at all. We got a state champ in the house. Gotta love that. You keep a pretty good lean 215. Are you 215 now, or a little more, a little less these days?
Right now I'm like 218, 219.
Oh, you're in the
so yeah, I'm pretty much 215.
You got to lose 3 pounds. You can lose that just walking into the wrestling room.
Exactly.
It's gonna be
one
hot
practice
there.
going just like that.
Yeah, one practice gone. You put the fluids back in. You put it back on, and you knock the fluids back out the next day.
Yes, sir.
State champ. Gonna be a state champ again this year.
Of course. You already know that's the goal. We're going back to back.
That's good stuff. Who's your wrestling coach down there? I don't know much about him.
Maurice Atwood.
Mr. Atwood. He's a coach. I think it was in another school. Had success elsewhere and came there, didn't he?
Yes, he had. Correct me if I'm wrong, Atwood, if you ever see this, but I'm pretty sure he had 8 consecutive state championships.
Was he at Parkland?
Yes, sir.
I thought he was a Parkland guy. Yeah, did very well there. Eastern Guilford wrestling team. Shout out to them too tonight, along with the football team. What have you learned from Coach Baggery? What's he taught you? Coach Baggery is your head coach. What has he taught you, Xavier?
Coach Baggs, one thing I can say about him, he's preparing the seniors, or not even just the seniors, the whole team, because he always preaches to us that one day you're gonna play your last football game. So he's preparing us for life and being better men instead of being better football players. Like, I feel like he's really preparing us for the future.
The new world when you get out of high school.
Exactly.
The next world. That's good. If you could coach him, what position do you put him at? What position does he play?
I would put Coach Baggs at. I'll probably put him at slot receiver. Because he got a little speed on him. I'll put him at slot.
What kind of play would you run? You got any special plays you could run for him?
That's a good question. If I put Coach Baggs at slot, I'll probably put him on a lot of drag routes and mesh routes. Because I feel like once he gets the ball, he can make a play. Because he got a little speed on him.
Has he got good yards after the catch running?
I think so. I got faith in Coach Baggs.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Who's your position coach at linebacker? Do you have like a defensive linebacker position coach? Or defensive line coach, mind me? Yeah, we're trying to put you at linebacker already.
Yes, we have 2 defensive line coaches, Darian Sims and Coach McCauley. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name. He never told us his first name, but Coach McCauley. And
just call me Coach McCauley.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's all you need to know as far as that goes.
Yes, sir.
I didn't ask the other guys. This is a question. I'm gonna pop. I forgot. What is the name of the Eastern Guilford football stadium?
The Tommy Grayson Stadium.
This guy gets 100, man. This guy gets a check mark, A+. You got it right. Did the other guys know that too? Everybody know Tommy Grayson? Okay. Say it. Not bad at all. I like that. Your favorite pregame meal? What do you eat for? You probably eat a lot because you're a big guy.
I can eat. I can definitely eat. But we get pregame meals. But if I could choose my pregame meal, I would probably choose. People might call me bougie, but I might choose like a steak and some rice or something.
That's a smart
something
move.
like
That's
that.
the old traditional football pregame with the steak, the baked potato, and the Texas toast. What all those football teams ate all those years. Everybody ate that for pregame meal. If you didn't eat that, you didn't eat anything. You didn't get anything. That's all
You
they
can't
had.
forget the A1 sauce.
Oh yeah, they had that
Gotta
too.
have
It
that.
wasn't in the Heinz 57, but I always use ketchup. I'm just a ketchup.
Ketchup
guy.
on steak?
Oh yeah.
Never tried it. I might try it one day.
Tell you, a good steak is up at Herbie's restaurant up the street from here. You ever been to Herbie's up on about? It's
I
great.
haven't.
They got the chopped steak meal. You get we're doing a plug for Herbie's right now. You get the chopped steak meal. You get the hash browns, the salad, and the Texas toast for like about $8.50.
Oh, for real? Oh, that sounds like a
crazy.
good meal.
It's a great meal. I mean, I've always liked Herbie's. If I need the extra food, I'll go there and get that anytime. How about the post-game meal?
Post-game meal.
Do you feel like eating after a game?
Honestly, I probably wouldn't even eat that much after a game. I would probably, because we have a good support system at our school. Because we go to like this church for our pregame meals.
That's what I heard, yeah.
And for all the seniors, they give us like gift bags for
my
our favorite
gosh.
snacks. So after the game, I'll just snack on my favorite
What's
things.
in the snack bag?
My snack bag, I have Jolly Rancher gummies.
Yeah.
Gotta have some Gushers in there, and green apple Gatorade or on the Palmer. On the Palmer, that's my favorite drink.
Yeah. That green apple Gator and those green apple Jolly Ranchers are good too. Love those green
Yes,
apple
sir.
Jolly Ranchers. Good stuff. So the bonus question for Xavier Wilson, wrestler, state champion here tonight, also football player. Last year, before I get that bonus question, did they have I know they got the all-conference team, the all-area team. Did you make some of those last year?
Yes, sir. I believe I made all conference. I don't think I made all state though, because I really don't even remember, to be honest with you. But I know for a fact I did make all conference.
How many tackles a game do you usually get?
This season or last season?
This season.
This season, I probably average like 5 tackles a game, 6
Five
tackles
is
a
not
game.
bad for a
Yeah.
defensive lineman because you got Samari Smith and you got Junior Solomon backing you up at making a bunch of.
Yeah, great linebackers.
Yeah, those guys are tough.
Yes.
And you're doing the dirty work for them sometimes. You're making sure you keep those other people off of them so they can make those. They'll be free. You free those guys up to go side to
Exactly.
side and make all those tackles.
See, that's one thing people don't like, because some people that play D-line, they think they just have to make every play, but that's not what it's about. You just got to do your job, and hopefully, I'm glad I got great linebackers to make the plays, because if I'm doing the dirty work, they better be making them tackles.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're doing the dirty work, you're keeping those offensive linemen off of them. They better be making those tackles.
Exactly.
When you read that paper, what you got to see is those linebackers did the job. Man, we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't move those defensive
Exactly.
tackles.
Yes,
They
sir.
clogged up the hole. How about the pulling guard? What are you gonna do when he comes through there? You go stop up that hole, right?
Oh, we clogging that all night.
Yeah, you're gonna hold the offensive tackle in, so the pulling guard runs into him. The whole thing's clogged. It doesn't make him move. There's a lot of science to this stuff, isn't there? A lot more
Yes,
people
it is.
realize.
Yes, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
and like you say, if you're doing your job and the linebacker's getting the job done for your efforts up front, I mean, it's a team effort. It's a
Exactly.
unit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Back to the bonus question. What would be the big play for you in the Atkins game tomorrow? You had a dream play. One big play for you.
Dream play is, okay, I'm going to give you a scenario. All right, think about it. So let's say I'm on the left side, right?
Left tackle?
Well, left DN, because I play defensive
Defensive
end.
end, yeah, keeping you tackle.
okay.
Defensive end.
So let's say I come off the ball and he tries to throw like a step back screen or something, I just jump up, catch it, and run it to the house.
Take it to the house. It's good sometimes too. Sometimes the defensive back makes the interception of a long pass. See the play develop, and that little short pass kind of develops kind of quickly. You pop that thing and maybe gets tapped or tipped or something. You grab it and clutch it and then take off all the way to the house.
Yes, sir.
What's your 40 time?
Last time I ran a 40, I ran a 4.9, but I feel like I got way faster. I'm probably faster than Creech.
I love that. That's good stuff. That's confidence there. You're about a 4.75 in the back of your heart, right? In your mind.
Yes. Really a 4.3, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
4.3. That's man. The day I did that 4.25, you wouldn't believe it. It was a great day. I still think about that day going down that hill.
Yeah.
It was all downhill on that run that day in that 40. Xavier Wilson, excellent job. Anybody want to get a shout out to before we leave tonight? Anybody out there you need to throw a shout out to?
Well, first off, I want to thank head coach, Coach Baggs, for giving me and my teammates the opportunity to even be here. And I just want to, I don't know, thank my mom for giving me life to even be here and do the things that I do.
All the good opportunities.
Exactly.
Where are you going at next year now? Where do you go after this year? Where do you head to next?
Like college?
Yeah, where are you headed to? Yeah.
Well, I can't say. I'll tell you off the camera. I can't tell you right
Can't
now.
reveal it yet.
Yeah, I got
to be determined, right?
To be determined.
So stay
To
tuned.
be continued on next episode.
Yeah, next episode. Stay tuned. Follow us. This is part 1, part 2 coming up soon.
Exactly.
Xavier, good job. Always wanted to meet you. I heard that Xavier is a good name, the X-Man, getting the job done.
Sir.
Xavier Wilson, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
And good luck tomorrow night in the Atkins game to all the Eastern River Wildcats, Caleb Creech, Junior Solomon, Samari Smith, Xavier Wilson, the moms that came out, and all you people came in from Eastern Guilford. Big plus for them tonight. Thank you for being with us on Football in Focus. Tee it up indoors. Have a great week, and good luck in all the games.
Yes, sir.